What is up, y'all? It's your boy Grant here with the Groovy Files. And if you are familiar, well, a lot of you might not be familiar with this image that I have chose for the thumbnail today. And this might not be your regular video. And I feel like this is going to apply to multiple principles in life. So just buckle in. I don't really get on a little motivational tangent too often, or just like a philosophical tangent. But I hope y'all like this one. I really, really do. Because it's somewhere where I'm at in my life. And what you see with this image, this is Andre 3000 at the Source Awards. I think this was during when Southern Playalistic came out, is how it was always explained to me. And the whole point of this, and as you'll see, the images kind of shift, but you'll get what I'm saying. The whole point of this video is the tradition of breaking traditions. And when I say the tradition of breaking traditions, it's that when we often think of the way to do things, yes, there are certain principles that apply, and there are certain things that you take from and methods that you use, etc. But at the end of the day, the one thing that absolutely matters is that there's always a reward for pushing the envelope. And when I say pushing the envelope, it means doing something that not everybody usually does or is afraid to do, or, even I'm trying to find a right way to say it. But a lot of times when we talk about the greatest rappers in history, specifically for this video, I'm going to use that as an example, or greatest musicians in history, a lot of those people were considered groundbreaking. But even before then, they had to break ground. And when I say that, I mean, at the end of the day, somebody has to push the envelope. Somebody has to say, I'm going to give some of these people what they haven't heard before, or what they haven't seen before, or I may be afraid to do this, but I'm fine with taking a risk. Or I may be terrified of what the potential outcome or reception is going to be, but the reward on the end is what matters more. Where I'm trying to get to go matters more. And like with Illmatic was considered groundbreaking because of having multiple producers on one album. Rakim was considered groundbreaking because he took rap from the way it was before to multiple syllables, only built for Cuban links. That changed gangster rap from top to bottom. Let's see. Let's think about some more. I'm trying to think of more albums. Prince was known for consistently pushing the envelope. Every idea that he had was, this may not bang. This may not be it might not be a major success, but that's okay, because experimenting and trying new things is what I do. That's what I'm good at. And it wouldn't be true to my heart if I didn't do that. Or let's say this, trying to figure out more examples that I could use for you. Like a To Pimp a Butterfly. That's one of my favorite examples to use of this type of situation. Because when Kendrick first came out with To Pimp a Butterfly, or when he was recording it, I think it was Punch or it was Top Dog, one of them was like, I don't know if this is the right idea, because they don't think the audience left They don't know if the audience would like it after hearing Good Kid, Mad City. And To Pimp a Butterfly is now revered as one of the biggest rap classics of the past 10 to 15 years. It is often, so a lot of people consider it as one of the best rap albums of all time. I'm trying to think of more examples for you guys, but you're seeing where I'm getting at. Stankonia, when it came from its time, that was considered extremely envelope pushing or risky or creative risk. But that is revered as one of the best critiques of America ever from any rap artist. The list goes on. Everything, you kind of get the argument what I'm making. But sometimes the easy thing to do, or going off of what you know, isn't always the best thing to do. Taking that leap of faith and saying, you know what, I don't know what's on the other side, but I do know it is better than just not knowing what could have been, or what I could have done, or what I should have done, or what I should have this or did that. That is often worse. And as we look out through rap history and just musical history, or just actors, or just etc., when you hear a lot of the greats, like if you talk about a great athlete or a great musician or a great actor or anybody that is great at something, a lot of them have a very train of thought, thinking, okay, they've developed this level of confidence to where if things don't go my way, they'll eventually go my way. Or if I don't get the desired outcome, so what? You gotta still work. And when I think about this, I also think about Ryan Coogler and like Sinners and the way he talks about it and take in his like process and the confidence level that he talks with. And it's not like a level of confidence of he always been that dude. Is that he got there through repetition, practice, working hard, and just putting his head down and working. And all that to say is that when you look through history, and when you look through rap history specifically, or really just in general, everybody is going to look at you crazy until you do it. And then they're going to act like, well, this is, they'll look back on it in time and act like nobody was after that. Illmatic was considered something that was considered groundbreaking for a reason. Like, why is this kid rapping like this at such a young age? But also, he's got multiple producers on one album. That's not really commonplace. Or, let's see, Big Boy and Andre were like 18 years old when they made Southern Playalistic. That's considered one of the best rap albums today. They were running laps for Breath Control for multiple albums. Kendrick Lamar had the West Coast crown, or the West Coast torch, before he even dropped Good Kid, Mad City. That's how much they felt like he was going to be the guy. But he knew before anything that he knew he was going to be the guy. But you get what I'm kind of getting at here. And it's just that the envelope has to be pushed by somebody. And when we talk about tradition, is that traditions often come from people. When we talk about music, a lot of the greats and the standards that were set by people that took a leap of faith. And I always thought about, what if I did do this versus why I didn't do this. But I hope y'all enjoyed the video. I appreciate you guys. More videos coming out. Yeah, so I appreciate you guys.